Welcome dear student and Jai Swaminarayan. Today we will discuss the exercise of the chapter number 4, motion in a plane, right? So let us start with the first question of the exercise. So question number
So
1,
question number one.
state for
State for
each of the
each
following
of the
physical
following
quantity
physical
if it
quantity
is
if
scalar
it is
or
scalar
vector.
or
So
vector.
here dear
So
student,
here dear student,
scalar physical
scalar
quantity is
physical
a
quantity
physical
is a
quantity
physical
which
quantity
requires
which
the
requires the
magnitude only,
magnitude
right?
only,
And
right?
vector
And
quantity
vector
are the
quantity
physical
are the
quantity which
physical quantity
requires
which
the
requires the
magnitude as well as
magnitude
the
as well as the
direction. So
direction.
out of this,
So out of
which one
this,
is a
which
scalar
one is a
quantity
scalar
and
quantity and
which one is a
which one is
vector
a
quantity?
vector
So
quantity?
classify
So
this physical
classify this
quantity
physical
in a
quantity in
scalar
a
quantity
scalar
as well as
quantity
the
as well as
vector
the
quantity.
vector
So first
quantity.
physical
So first
quantity is the
physical quantity is
volume.
the
So for
volume.
the
So
volume,
for the
we
volume,
require a
we
magnitude
require a
only.
magnitude
So
only.
for to
So for
represent the
to
volume
represent
of
the
the
volume of the
substance, we
substance,
require
we
a
require a
magnitude
magnitude
only.
only.
Second one is the
Second one
mass.
is the
So to
mass. So
represent the
to
mass, we
represent the
require a
mass, we require a
magnitude
magnitude
only, right?
only,
So
right?
the
So
volume
the
and mass
volume and mass
both are a
both are a
scalar quantity,
scalar
right?
quantity,
So here
right?
the
So
volume
here the
and mass
volume and
both
mass
are a
both are
scalar
a
quantity.
scalar
Third
quantity.
one is the
Third one
speed.
is the speed.
Speed
Speed
is also
is
a
also a
scalar quantity,
scalar
right?
quantity, right?
Acceleration. So to
Acceleration. So
represent
to
the
represent the
acceleration, we require the
acceleration, we require
magnitude
the
as
magnitude
well as the
as well as the
direction.
direction.
So here the
So here the
acceleration is a
acceleration is a
vector quantity,
vector
right?
quantity,
So we
right?
put the
So we put
acceleration
the
in the vector
acceleration in the
quantity.
vector quantity.
Density.
Density.
Density is a
Density is a
scalar quantity,
scalar quantity,
right? Number of
right? Number
moles
of
is
moles
also a
is
scalar
also a
quantity.
scalar quantity.
Velocity. Here
Velocity.
velocity
Here
is a
velocity is
vector
a
quantity
vector
because to
quantity because
represent the
to
velocity
represent
we
the
require
velocity
the
we require the
magnitude as
magnitude
well as the
as well as the
direction. Third
direction.
one is the
Third one is
angular
the angular
frequency. Here
frequency.
the
Here
angular
the
frequency
angular
is a
frequency is a
scalar quantity,
scalar quantity,
while the
while the
displacement and
displacement
the
and
angular
the
velocity
angular
is a
velocity is
vector
a
quantity.
vector quantity.
So dear student,
So dear
understand
student,
which one
understand
is a
which one
scalar
is a
quantity
scalar
and which
quantity
one is a
and which
vector
one is a
quantity.
vector
Here the
quantity. Here
volume,
the volume,
mass,
mass,
speed,
speed,
density, number of
density,
moles,
number of
and the
moles
angular
and the angular
frequencies are
frequency
a
are
scalar
a
quantity.
scalar
A
quantity.
scalar
A
quantity is
scalar quantity is
specified by its
specified by its
magnitude
magnitude
only. It does
only.
not
It
have
does
a
not have a
direction, right?
direction, right?
Whereas the
Whereas the
acceleration,
acceleration,
velocity,
velocity,
displacement,
displacement,
angular
angular
velocity, all
velocity,
are a
all are a
vector
vector
quantity.
quantity. See,
Vector quantity is
vector quantity is
specified by its
specified by its
magnitude as
magnitude
well as
as
the
well as the
direction
direction
associated with that
associated with that
quantity, right?
quantity, right?
Now, question
Now,
number
question number
4.2.
4.2.
Speak out
Pick
the
out
two
the
scalar
two scalar
quantity in the
quantity in
following
the
list.
following list.
Force,
Force,
angular
angular
momentum, work,
momentum, work,
current,
current,
linear momentum,
linear momentum,
electric field,
electric field,
average
average
velocity,
velocity,
magnetic moment,
magnetic
and
moment, and
relative
relative
velocity. So
velocity.
from
So
out of
from
this
out
all
of
the
this all
physical
the physical
quantity, pick
quantity,
out the
pick
two
out the
scalar
two
physical
scalar physical
quantity. So
quantity.
here the
So here
work
the
and
work
the
and
current
the
are
current
the
are
scalar
the
quantity.
scalar quantity.
Work
Work
is
is the given
dot
by the
product of
dot
the
product
force
of
and
the
the
force and the
displacement that
displacement
we will
that
discuss
we will
in the
discuss in the
later on
later
chapter
on in the
number
chapter number
6, right?
6,
And the
right? And
current
the
is
current
also
is
only
also
its a
only its a
magnitude. Current is
magnitude. Current
described
is
by only
described by
its a
only its a
magnitude. So here
magnitude.
the
So here
work
the
and the
work
scale
and the scale
current
current
both are
both
a
are
scalar
a
quantity
scalar
and
quantity
other
and
physical
other
quantity
physical
are a
quantity are
vector
a
quantity.
vector
So
quantity.
force,
So force,
angular
angular
momentum,
momentum,
linear
linear
momentum,
momentum,
electric field,
electric field,
average
average
velocity,
velocity,
magnetic moment,
magnetic moment,
relative
relative
velocity, all
velocity,
are a
all are
vector
a
quantity
vector
except
quantity
this work
except
and
this
the
work and the
current, right?
current,
So
right? So
understand.
understand.
Now, question
Now,
number
question number
4.3.
4.3.
Speak out
Pick
only
out
a
only
vector
a vector
quantity in the
quantity in
following
the
list.
following list.
Which one is
Which
the
one
vector
is the vector
quantity
quantity
from the
from the
following list,
following
and
list, and
all other
all
quantity
other
are a
quantity are
scalar
a
quantity,
scalar quantity,
right? So here
right?
the
So here the
temperature. So
temperature. So
temperature is a
temperature
scalar
is a scalar
quantity.
quantity.
Pressure also a
Pressure
scalar
also a
quantity.
scalar quantity.
Impulse.
Impulse.
Impulse of the
Impulse of
force
the
is a
force is
vector
a
quantity,
vector
and it
quantity
is in
and
the
it is in the
direction of
direction
the
of the
force, right?
force,
So
right?
force
So
is a
force is a
impulse. What do you mean
impulse.
by
What do
the
you mean by
impulse?
the impulse?
Impulse, that means
Impulse,
the
that means the
multiplication of the
multiplication
force
of the
product
force
of the
product
force
of the
and the
force and the
time.
time. Here the force is a vector quantity, so we can say that the impulse is also a vector quantity. So first is the impulse is a vector quantity. Time is a scalar quantity. Power is also a scalar quantity. Path length, total distance traveled by the object is also a scalar quantity. Energy, gravitational potential, coefficient of the friction and charge, all other. So except this impulse of force, impulse is a product of the force and time. As the force is a vector quantity, right, the impulse is a vector quantity and other physical quantities are a scalar quantity.
Now question number 4.4.
4.4. State with the reason. The following algebraic operation with the scalar and vector physical quantities are meaningful or not. First statement is the adding the two scalars
meaningful or not?
adding
Yes.
the two
Adding the two
scalars are meaningful or not? Yes.
meaningful.
Adding the
Right?
two scalar
The addition
physical
of the
quantities
two
are
scalar
meaningful.
quantities
Right?
is a
The addition
meaningful
of the
only
two
if they
scalar
both
quantities
represent the same
only
physical
if
quantity. If
both
the
scalar
physical quantity represent the
scalar
same physical quantity,
quantity
the addition of
represent the
two
same physical quantity.
quantities are a
The addition
meaningful,
of the
right?
two
So we can
physical
do
quantities are
addition of the
meaningful.
two scalar physical
Right?
quantity.
So we
if
can
and
do
only if
addition
both
of the two
physical
scalar physical
has the
quantity
same
if and
dimension.
only if
Or we can
both
say
the
that
physical
same
quantity has
unit,
the
right?
same
So the
dimension, or
adding
we say that the
two
same
scalar
unit,
physical
right? So the
quantity are
adding a
meaningful
two scalar
if and
physical
only
quantity
if
are
both the have a
meaningful
same
if and
dimension.
only if both the
Third
have
one
a
is
same
adding
dimension.
a scalar to a
Third
vector
one is
of the same
adding
dimension.
a scalar
We can
to a
add
vector
one
of the
scalar
same
quantity
dimension.
and a one
We
vector
can
quantity.
add a vector
The
quantity and
addition
a
of the
vector
scalar
quantity.
quantity and the
The
vector
addition
quantity are
of the
not
scalar quantity
possible,
and the vector
as the
quantity are
dimension
not
of both the
possible.
quantity are same.
As
So here the adding a
so here the
scalar
adding
to a
a
vector of the
scalar
same
to a
dimension
vector
are meaningful
of the
or
same
not.
dimension
We
are
cannot
meaningful
add
or
a
not.
one scalar
We
quantity
cannot
and
add a one
vector
scalar quantity and a
right,
one a
with the
vector
same
quantity,
dimension,
right, with the
right?
same
So the
dimension,
adding a
right?
scalar
So
to a
the
vector
adding a
of the
scalar
same
to a
dimension are
vector
not a
of the same
meaningful.
dimension are
Third
not
one
a
is the
meaningful.
multiplying
Third
a
one
any
is
vector
the
by
multiplying
any scalar,
any vector
right?
by any
We can multiply
scalar,
a vector
right?
quantity
We
by
can
a scalar
multiply a
quantity.
vector
Yes,
quantity
it is
by a
a
scalar quantity.
meaningful,
Yes, it is
right?
a
So we can
meaningful,
multiply
right?
a
So we
scalar
can multiply
with
a
the
scalar
vector.
can
For
multiply
example,
with the
a
vector.
force is
For example, a
multiply
force is
with the time
multiply
to give the
with the
impulse,
time
right?
to
So
give
when
the
we
impulse, right? So when
multiply
we
any physical
multiply
quantity,
any physical
scalar
quantity
with the vector
scalar
quantity,
quantity with the
we get
vector
a
quantity,
result, we
we
get
get a
vector,
result, we
right?
get a vector, right?
So third statement,
So third
here
statement
multiplying
here multiplying
any vector by a scalar
multiply
is
any
a
vector by a
meaningful
scalar
statement.
is a
If we
meaningful
multiply a
statement.
scalar
If we
quantity with the
multiply a
vector
scalar
quantity,
quantity
we
with
get
the
a
vector
result,
quantity, we
vector
get a
form,
result.
right? So now fourth statement,
So now
multiplying
fourth
any
statement,
two scalar
multiplying
is a
any two
meaningful or
scalar
not?
is a
Yes.
meaningful or not?
Multiplying a two
Yes.
scalar, that means
Multiplying
when
a
we
two
multiply
scalar,
a
that means
two
when we
scalar
multiply a
physical
two
quantity,
scalar
we get
physical
another
quantity,
physical
we get the
quantity.
another
So the
physical
statement
quantity.
is a
So the
meaningful.
statement is
A
a
scalar,
meaningful. A
irrespective of the
scalar,
physical quantity,
irrespective of
it
the
is
physical quantity,
represented
it
can
is
multiply with the
represented
another
can
scalar
multiply with the
quantity
another
of
scalar
the same or the
quantity
different
of the same
dimension.
or the
So we
different
can multiply
dimension.
a
So we
two
can
scalar
multiply a
quantity
two
with the
scalar
multiplication
quantity
of the
with the
scalar
multiplication
quantity
of the
is
scalar
similar to
quantity
the
is
simple
similar to the
multiplication,
simple
right? So
multiplication, right? So adding a two
right, is a
factors,
meaningful,
right,
yes.
is a
We
meaningful.
can add
Yes,
a
we
two
can
vector
add
quantity,
a
right?
two vector
Addition of the
quantity,
vector
right?
quantity
Addition
is
of the
quite
vector
different than
quantity
the
is quite
addition
different
of
than
the
the
two
addition
scalar
of the
quantity.
two
We get
scalar
the
quantity.
another
We get the
vector
another
quantity. So the
vector
addition
quantity.
of the
So
two
the
vector
addition
quantity
of the
is a
two vector
meaningful
quantity is a
only
meaningful
if they
only
both
if
represent the
they both
same
represent
physical
the
quantity.
same physical
So the
quantity.
addition of
So the
the
addition
two vector
of the
quantities
two
are
vector
possible
quantities
if and
are
only if
possible if
both
and
the
only if
vector
both the
physical
physical
quantity has
vector
the
physical
same
quantity has the
dimension,
same
right?
dimension,
And
right?
last one is
And
the
last one
adding
is
a
the
component
adding
of the
a
vector
component
to the
of the
same
vector to the same
right? We can
vector,
add a
right?
component
We can
vector,
add a component vector,
addition of the component
addition
of
of the component
vector. So
of
here
the
the
vector.
component of
So
the
here the
vector, that is a
component of the
scalar,
vector, that is a
and
scalar,
to the same vector,
to the same vector, right? We cannot add a component of the vector to the a component of the vector can be added to the same vector as they both have the same dimension. So addition of the component of the vector to the same vector is possible if and only if both have the same dimension, right?
Understand, dear student?
So understand, dear student, question number 4.4.
State with
right?
the reason.
State with the reason. The following statement are a meaningful statement or not a meaningful statement.
Now, question number
4.5. 4.5. Read
each statement
below carefully and state with the reason if it is true or false.
Right? First statement.
The magnitude of the vector is always scalar.
The statement is
true or false.
So here the first
statement is a true. The magnitude of the vector is always a scalar, right? Because the magnitude of the vector is a value only. It has a no direction. So the magnitude of the vector is always a.
So this
first statement is a true. Second statement. Each component of the vector is always a scalar.
Second statement
is a false. False. Right? Why? Because the vector can be represented by its a component vector. Component of the vector is a vector form. It has a direction. So each component of the vector is always a scalar. This statement is a false. Right? Now third statement.
The total
path length
is always
equal to the magnitude of the displacement vector of the particle. Right? So here the total path length is always equal to the magnitude of the displacement of the displacement vector. This statement is a false. Right? Why? Because the total path length is always equal to or greater than the magnitude of the displacement vector, right? So the third statement is a false. The total path length is always equal to the magnitude of the displacement vector is a false. And how we can correct this statement? The total path length is always equal to or greater than the magnitude of the displacement, right? So the third statement is a false.
Now fourth one.
The average speed of the particle.
What is the average
speed of the particle?
Defined
as the total path length divided by the time taken to cover the path. Is either greater or equal to the magnitude of the average velocity of the particle over the same time interval. Right? So what about the fourth statement? The average speed is always greater than or equal to the magnitude of the average velocity. So this fourth statement is a true, right? Right? Here the average speed of the particle is always greater than or equal to the magnitude of the average velocity. Right? So fourth statement is a true.
Now fifth
statement. Three vectors not lying in a plane can never add up to give a null vector. So if you add a three vectors, we get a null vector. Now what do you mean by the null vector?
Null vector
that is a zero vector. If you add a three vectors
which are not
lying in the same plane
can never add up
to give a null vector. So if the three vectors are in a different plane and if you add these three vectors, we cannot get the zero vectors. So for that all the three vectors are in a coplanar vector. So if the vectors are a coplanar vector, the vectors are adding and we get a resultant vector is a null vector, that is a zero vector. So this statement E, three vectors are not lying in a plane can never add up to give a null vector is a
true,
right?
Because to get a
null vector,
we require
all the three vectors are a coplanar vector. All the three vectors are lying in a same plane. So this statement E is a
true statement,
right?
So three vectors
which do not lies in a plane cannot be represented by a sides of the triangle take in the same order. right? We cannot get the null vector.
So now question number 4.6.
Question number 4.6. Establish the following vector inequality geometrically. Right? First inequality, that is magnitude of vector A plus vector B is always less than or equal to the magnitude of the vector A plus magnitude of the vector B. So here this first statement gives the vector A and vector B. Two vectors are given to you, and magnitude of the vector A plus B, which is less than the addition of the magnitude of the individual vector. So let us discuss these two first two. Or second is that magnitude of the vector A plus B is greater than or equal to the magnitude of the vector A and vector B, right? Subtraction of the vector A and B. So if we consider the two vectors, vector A and vector B, right, which has a some magnitude A and B. So if you add these two vectors, the magnitude of the resultant vector is less than the magnitude of the individual vector. The magnitude of the resultant vector is greater than the magnitude of the subtraction of the two vectors. So let us discuss the graphically. Suppose we consider this vector A, right? Vector OM is a vector A, and the magnitude of the vector OM is a A, and vector OP is a vector B, right? So magnitude of the vector OP, that is equal to the vector MM, and both have a magnitude B.
The resultant
vector is obtained with the help of the law of parallelogram. Complete this parallelogram OP and M, we get the resultant vector OM. So here the magnitude of the resultant vector is less than the magnitude of the both the vector. So for example, if you consider the sides of the triangle OMN, right? Here ON is less than the addition of OM and MN, right? So let us see this triangle O and M. ON is less than the addition of the OM plus MN. So we can represent ON, that is the magnitude of the A plus B, which is the magnitude of the A plus magnitude of a B, right?
And it is also
two vectors A and B x along the straight line in the same direction. Then we can write the magnitude of the vector A plus B is equal to magnitude of A plus magnitude of B. So by combining these two, by combining this equation 4 and equation 5, right? Understand four equation how we can obtain by a graphical method. This way, vector A, vector B, we obtain a resultant vector by a parallelogram method, and in the triangle ONM, right? In the triangle ONM, OM is less than OM plus MN. So we get the magnitude of the vector A plus B less than magnitude of the vector A plus magnitude of the vector B. Now if both the vectors, vector A and vector B, are in the same direction and in the same line, we can say that the magnitude of the vector A plus B is equal to magnitude of the vector A plus magnitude of the vector B, right? So from this we can get A plus B, magnitude of the vector A plus B is less than or equal to the magnitude of the vector A plus magnitude of the vector B.
So dear students,
similarly you can understand the magnitude of the A plus B is greater than equal to the magnitude of the A minus magnitude of the B. So let us discuss this.
So here with the
help of the parallelogram, we can get the magnitude of the A plus B, right? Magnitude of the A, magnitude of the B, and magnitude of the A plus B. So in the triangle OMN, we can say that ON plus MN is greater than the OM, right? ON plus MN, which is greater than the OM. So is equal to the magnitude of the A plus B is equal to the OM minus OP. So magnitude of the A plus B is greater than the magnitude of the A minus magnitude of the B. And if both the vectors are same, magnitude of the A plus B is equal to the magnitude of the A minus magnitude of the B. So from these two, we can say that magnitude of the A plus B is greater than equal to the magnitude of the A minus magnitude of the B. Similarly, you can prove the subtraction also. Magnitude of the vector A minus vector B, which is less than or equal to the magnitude of A plus magnitude of B. And magnitude of the vector A minus B is greater than equal to the magnitude of A minus magnitude of the B. So in this to prove this another two, we use a subtraction method for the addition. Right? So if you take a vector B, vector A, vector B, and vector minus B, which is the opposite of the vector B, and by this joining the head of the vector A and the tail of the vector B, we get the vector A minus B. Right? So in this we also, from this triangle, we can also find the magnitude of the vector A minus B is less than or equal to the magnitude of A plus magnitude of B. Or similarly, we can calculate a magnitude of the A minus B is greater than or equal to the magnitude of A minus magnitude of B.
So understand here student,
answer of the question number 4.6.
Question number
4.7. Given four vectors, vector A plus vector B plus vector C plus vector D is equal to 0. Which of the following statements are correct?
So here
the addition of four vectors, vector A plus vector B plus vector C is equal to 0 given to you. Which of the following statements are correct? Right? So first statement, here in terms of all the four vectors, the addition of all the four vectors are 0 given to you. Right? So first statement is that A, B, C, must each be a null vector. Is it all the four vectors are a null vector? Right?
Correct or not? So
here addition of all the four vectors are 0. A, B, C and D must each be a null vector.
Right? It is not
necessary that if the addition of four vectors is 0, all the four vectors must be a null vector. So this statement is incorrect, right? So in order to make a ABCD, vector A plus vector B plus vector C plus vector D is equal to 0, it is not necessary to have all the four given vectors to be a null vector. There are many other combinations which gives null vector.
So now second statement is given to you. The magnitude of vector A plus vector C
plus vector C is equal to the magnitude of the vector B plus vector D. What about this statement? The magnitude of the vector A plus vector C equals the magnitude of the vector B vector D.
So here the second statement is a correct statement. Look at this. Vector A plus vector B plus vector C is equal to 0. So we can write like this.
Vector A plus C is equal to minus vector.
So here the magnitude of both the vector A plus C and vector B plus D is same, right? So the magnitude of vector A plus C and magnitude of the vector B minus vector B plus D is equal to same. The magnitude of A plus C is the same as the magnitude of B plus D. So here the second statement, the magnitude of A plus C equals the magnitude of the B plus D is a correct statement. Now what is the third statement? The magnitude of
vector A can never be greater than the sum of the magnitude of the B plus B, C and
so here the
D.
magnitude
So here
of
the
the
magnitude of the A can never be greater than the sum of the magnitude of B, C and D. Right?
So third statement is
So third statement is
correct,
a
right?
correct,
So
right?
third
So
statement is
third
correct.
statement
Look at
is
this.
correct. Look at this. Vector A, vector B,
is
C and D is equal to
right?
0.
So we can say that
Right? So we can say that A is equal to minus vector B plus vector C plus vector D. Now if we consider this, here the magnitude of the vector is always equal to the magnitude of vector B, C and D. Right? So the magnitude of the vector A can never be greater than the magnitude of the vector B, C and D.
Understand,
Right?
yes, student?
Understand, yes, student?
Now,
Last
statement B
statement,
plus C, vector
B
B
plus
plus
C
C must lies in the plane of the vector A and D. If A and D are not collinear, in the line of the A and D, if they are collinear, right?
collinear, right? So here all the four vectors for the vector A plus vector B plus vector C plus vector D is equal to 0. All the four vectors lies in the same plane, right? So this fourth statement is also
correct
a
statement, right?
correct
So
statement,
sum
right?
of all the
So
four
sum
vectors
of
is
all the
0
four vectors
if and
is 0
only
if and
all the
only
four
if
vectors
all the
lies
four
in a
vectors
same
lies in a
plane
same
containing
plane
vector B
containing
plus C
vector B plus C
plane lies in a plane
lies
containing
in a
vector
plane containing
A
vector
and
A
D,
and
right? So
D,
these three
right? So
vectors,
these three
all the four
vectors, all
lies
the
in a same
lies in
plane.
a same.
Question number 4.8.
Question number 4.8.
Three girls
Three
skating on a
girls
circular
skating
ice
on a
round
circular
of a
ice
radius
round
200
of a
meter
radius 200
starts from
meter
a point P
starts from a
on the
point
edge
P
of the
on the
ground
edge of
and
the
reach to
ground
the point
and
Q
reach to the point Q
diametrically
diametrically opposite to the point P,
following a different path
following
as
a
shown in
different
the
path
figure.
as shown
So
in
here
the
the
figure.
girl A
So here the
start
girl
from
A
the point
start
P
from
and reach to the point Q from this zigzag path, right? Second, girl B starts its riding from the point P and reach to the Q like this straight diametrical path, and girl C start riding from point P and reach to the point Q on this zigzag path, right? Now, what is the magnitude of the displacement vector for each, right? Here the displacement by all the three girls are same, right? From P to Q. So the magnitude of the displacement for all the three girls are same, and it is the diameter of the circular path, right? So here the displacement is given by the minimum distance between the initial and the final position of a particle. So in given case, all the girls starts from the point P and reach to the Q. So the magnitude of their displacement will be equal to the diameter of the circular path, right? So the radius of the ground is a 200 meter. So diameter of the ground is a 2 into 200, that is a 400 meter. So magnitude of the displacement for each girl is a 400 meter, right? Understand? Now, second question is for which girl is the for which girl is this magnitude of the displacement equal to the actual path length, right? So for the girl B, it is moving in a diametrically path, right? So the for the girl B,
the magnitude of the displacement is
equal to the
actual path
now
length.
for the
Now
girl
for the girl
the
A,
magnitude of
the
the
magnitude of the
displacement
displacement
is
is
less
less
than
than the path,
right? And for the girl C, the magnitude of the displacement is less than the path length. So for the girl A and for the girl C, right, the path length is greater than the magnitude of the displacement. But for the girl B, the magnitude path length and the magnitude of the displacement are same.